Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation gaming news from the week that was. Alrighty, so we're going to jump straight into it this week with the ongoing juggernaut that is P3D version 3. So, as we all know, the latest release from Lockheed Martin graced digital shelves last week, and much to a sort of a bit of a shock and surprise of everybody. And no, I still haven't picked up my copy. I'm still waiting for all the developers and whatever to release and update all their products and whatever. But this week, of course, has been a frantic week for said developers to actually bring things to life. Alright, so the list is already growing. So first off, within hours actually of launch, PMDG had made their 777 and their 737 fully compatible with version 3. The installers were out, and Orbix have confirmed that they have officially released that their FTX Global and OpenLC EU packages have both been updated, as well as their libraries have all been updated to be fully compatible with and recognized Lockheed Martin's prepared for 3D version 3. In addition to that, A2A has pioneered their line as well, so with their release of their Skylane, Comanche, and their Cessna 172, so their P3D range of products has also been released and confirmed with P3D version 3 installers. And one of the very famous and very excellent quality designers out there for scenery, Drzwecki Designs. He's pretty much released his most popular ones. So Talon, Miami City, Warsaw City, and Warsaw Chopin Airport have all had their they have all their installers and their product keys and everything updated for Lockheed Martin's prepared 3D version 3 as well. So the juggernaut is continuing on. More and more products are starting to come online as well. Iris Simulations have confirmed that there's no requirements changed. Nothing needs to be changed for their products to work in version 3. Just need to redirect the installers. So yeah, it's interesting to see more and more developers sort of catching up with Lockheed Martin and actually making sure that their stuff's compatible with version 3, which is always good to see. So my reasons to get it are slowly increasing. Alright, so now that we've got the C5 Galaxy in the middle of the room out of the way, let's move on to other releases. So, continue on with Orbix releases. So, Orbix have released, so as we know, a few weeks ago, they released Friday Harbor on the FSX Steam Edition. It still hasn't come out for box or prepared 3D yet. That's still a little bit of distance away. Now, it was kind of special because it was the spiritual home of FSX, and now they followed that hot on the heels with Murray Field, which is the spiritual home of Microsoft Flight Simulator 9 or FS 2004. So that was the default flight was there. So great to see that one. This one comes with two airfields, so you get the main one of Murray Field. You also get Samoa Field, which is nearby as well. Now this is a product that is designed to work with the FTX North America Gold, Northern California. So it does sort of say you need to have that installed if you're going to be able to get the full experience out of that. So just be aware of that. Alright, in other flight simulation news as well this week, so we've also got the Active Sky Next, so the guys over at Hi-Fi Studios. So Hi-Fi Studios have announced a price drop across the board of their product. Their Active Sky Next and Active Sky Evolution product is now has now been reduced. But on top of that as well, the FSX, the Steam Edition version of Active Sky Next has been launched and is now available from Steam as well. A key point to note though, folks, is the fact that the Steam Edition version will only work with Steam Edition. It is not compatible with any other version, so just bear that in mind if you are sort of choosing whether you're going to go with the Active Sky from Steam or whether you're going to buy it from a normal digital retailer. Now, it is cheaper to buy it on Steam, but you do only get it to be compatible with Steam, whereas the standard version is compatible with FSX Box, FSX Steam, and Lockheed Martin's prepared 3D version 1 and through to version 2.5, and there is a beta patch currently available to test compatibility with P3D version 3 as well. So just something to consider for your future purchasing. Now, in other releases as well, now this is one of my favourite developers. So, Robert James Richardson, he has been teasing us with a few things for a while and has finally released some products for download for us. So, he has issued the Douglas F5D Skylancer is out and is fully TAC pack powered now as well. Along with that, he has provided an updated version of his Convair F106 Delta Dart, which is also TAC pack powered as well. And beyond that as well, he has also produced and released the Hunting Percival Pembroke C Mark 1, and that is around as well with some great sound set done of the real engines as well. So that is available. It's freeware, folks, and absolutely amazing quality freeware. Rob does just incredible work. Absolutely love his stuff. Always do. Just highly recommend it. Cannot recommend it enough. Definitely go and grab it for your collection. Alright, moving away from flight simulation news now. So we're going to move on to a quirky little title. So this one is it's a simulation in terms of that it's like a business simulation kind of thing. So it's sort of strategy meets simulation kind of thing. So it's Prison Architect. So it's build and manage a maximum security prison. Now this has been in alpha on Steam Greenlight for quite a while now, but this week we had the full release version 1.0 has finally been released and is now fully available and available for you to download and inflict all sorts of things on your inmates. So just so you can know that, it goes through. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. You can design things how you want. You got to control it, see what prisoners do, and it's just a little bit creepy, a little bit weird. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, that is available for you. Very interesting, the art and pixel style. Pretty kind of interesting. So yeah, just so you know, it is available for you if you are interested in that kind of thing. Alright, into another form of transportation. So we've got OMSI 2. Now, OMSI 2 has been around for a little while. I haven't really covered it off before because the idea of driving buses around cities, again, it's like trains. It's interesting, but it's possibly not my cup of tea. But for those who do love it, and there's a huge modding community out there for OMSI 2, there really is. But the latest add-on has finally been, official add-on has been released. So this is for Berlin X10. So this gives you a whole heap of new routes to go through Berlin, going everything from so it's based on the name of the X10, which is the express bus that goes between the western parts of Berlin and the Brandenburg Gate, and it goes through. It gives a few extra routes in there as well. You get a double-decker bus. You get all sorts of cool stuff there. You got 60 kilometers, over 120 bus stations, over 18 drivable bus lines as well that you can do there, and all sorts of new 3D objects and all that kind of fun stuff as well. So if OMSI 2 is your thing and driving buses around is your thing, this is going to be an add-on that you're probably going to grab. Then again, you probably already know about it, but just in case you didn't, this is for you. Alright, so moving on to another form of land transportation then. So we've got Train Simulator. The guys over at Dovetail Games have released a couple of new add-ons for their Train Simulator 2016. So first one, we've got a route, we've got a coastline, we've got a line. It's the North Jersey Coastline Route add-on. Now, so this goes from the sort of main part of New York City and always go through to the infamous Jersey Shore, made famous by that. I don't get reality TV. I don't get it. Straight up, I just don't understand it. Really don't. So why it was so famous and why it was so thrilling for so many people, I don't know. But anyway, the Jersey Shore, the TV show sort of made it huge and whatever, and even more famous than it already was. And so you get that as well. So it's all in there. You can now drive a train from the center of New York all the way out to the Jersey Shore. Now in there you get a ultra modern Bombardier ALP 45 DP locomotive in there as well, and also get a commuter coach and a few other things as well. So you got a few career scenarios as well, and a few other things to go through that as well. So he's got career ones in there, and rail fan mode scenarios are in there as well. So, and of course, as always, fully compatible with Steam Workshop scenarios as well. Now, to go along with your expeditions in New York and going out to the Jersey Shore, you also have another another train has been released as well. So this is the NJT F40PH locomotive is now available as well. So there's another electric electric diesel locomotive that goes through here. Huge, long history of this one, and a very common sight out on the North Jersey coast line, and of course, makes very suitable things to be released alongside this as well. Comes not only with the vehicle as well, with the train as well. You also get some career scenarios that do cross-compatible with going into the North Jersey coastline as well. So just so you're aware, they are there for that. Alrighty, folks. Well, that pretty much does wrap up the... And my phone goes off in the background there. That pretty much most of the stuff for this week. Oh, sorry, there was one other piece of interesting news as well. So, Dovetail's fishing simulator. So that's been in on Steam Greenlight and early access for a little while. It's recently just had a name change. So it's been changed from fishing simulator to European fishing simulator. So. It's still gonna have all the content that they've promised and stuff like that, but it's changed it because this is in Dovetail's words, as the style of fishing they're going for is very much a European style of fishing. So interesting choice. I guess it also means that it now widens the horizons for them as well. So it means that we're going to see more regionalized sort of future expansions for it as well, which is kind of cool and kind of interesting as well. And as I said, the 3D modeling of the fish and the animations, especially with the casting sort of dynamics and stuff like that, is all pretty cool and looking amazing as well. So this is available early access on Steam Greenlight now, so don't forget to have a look at that and see if you want to pick that up as well. Alright, folks, well, that does now wrap up the simulation news from the week that was. Thank you very much for joining me on this little edition of NovaWrap. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying these and want to see more. And as always, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.